Namaste. Today I will show you my completed pages for the month of November. I have done 19 pages from 18 books as far as I can remember. So let's start. First I will show you the markers and pens that I have used up, and then we will see my some work in progress, and then I'll show you my completed pages. So to start with, I did use up quite a few markers this month. Primarily because they are quite old, so they were low on ink already. So these are all the pens and markers that I have used up. These are some of the Tong Fu Shop ones. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 2 riffles of gel pens. Then we have all these marker pens. Oh, I also have this one from Artix. And let's see, this is Amazon Basic. These are Amazon Basics 4. And Shuttle Art, these 2. And these 4 from Sharpies. So these are all the markers and pens that I have used up in the month of November. Let's move on now to my work in progress. Most of these are the same which were in work in progress in last month. I have not made much progress on most of them. This one is still pending. It's from Angie Gray's Extreme Stress Menders. Then one from David Woodruff's Mindfulness. I started this, but my sight is not cooperating with me. It's very difficult for me to see the numbers. I have tried using a magnifying glass and desktop lights, but it's still very difficult. So I don't know how I'm going to finish this, but let's see how it progresses. This one, same problem. The numbers are quite small. It's a bit difficult for me to see them, so struggling with that. Same issue here. The numbers are quite light, so it's very difficult for me to see. I have not made any progress on this one. I started this in the month of November, but I have not yet finished it, so I think this is no problem. I think probably I'll be able to finish this. This one, I just don't feel like coloring it anymore. Don't like the design, so but anyways, I'll try to finish it. And this one, I just didn't get the time to do anything further, but I would surely love to finish this one. So these were my work in progress. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. To start with, I will start with my favorite mandalas. So this is the first one. And this is the page that I have done. I have colored this with Tong Fu Shop markers. I did 2 pages from Mandalas for Beginners by Jade Summer. The first page is this. I have done this with Sharpies. And this one also I have done with Sharpies. I found these mandalas very relaxing. As you can see, these are very wide spaces for coloring, and I think maybe I will color a lot more during the winter months in this book or similar books. I did 1 page from 100 Beautiful Mandalas by Camelia Anjikova, and This is the page that I did. I have done this with various markers. I did a page from Square Mandalas by Alberta. I did a page from Square Mandalas by Alberta Hutchinson. And I'm sorry if you can hear some background noises. And this one I have done with Tongfu Shop markers. The problem with this book is I feel like it's coming apart. So I'm a bit worried about it. Then I did a page from Mandalas Deluxe by Sueseta. It's a local publisher. And I did this page. So I had already done this page. And as you can see, I have used the Kohinoor Magic jumbo pencils to color the spaces. The rest of the page was already black. And this one was exactly the opposite, but not really. These leaves were not colored in. I have colored them black, and I have used the Kohinoor pencils for the background just to have exactly opposite. So all this black that you see, I have colored it in. Then I colored a page from this book. It is by the same publisher that published the previous book that I showed you just now. And I did this page. I have done this with Tongfu Shop markers. As you saw, the square mandala and this mandala I colored in brown to participate in one color challenge, which is hosted by Dawn from M Bean's Color With Me. Then I colored this one. This has been done with Sharpies. And this is from Nourish, Volume 6 of Extreme Stress Menders by Angie Grace. Then I did a page from here, 100 Magnificent Mandalas by Creative Mandala. I think this is the only volume that I have for this publisher. Yeah, this is the page that I did. And I have done this with Sharpies and Amazon Basics. Then I did a page from this one, 100 Magnificent Mandalas by Special Art. And this is their volume 1. I do have total 3 volumes from this publisher. And this is the page that I did. Done it with various markers. This was, I think, a work in progress last month, if I remember. Now we'll move to the color by number. Now let us start with the color by numbers. So I have colored one page from Beautiful Cities and Landmarks. This is by Color Questopia. And the page that I have done is this. I've done this with various markers. I did a page from Mickey and Company. The page that I did was this one. This is the first time I have tried to do a Hachette hero with pencils, and I'm not really satisfied because you see this gray, and this gray, but like these were supposed to be different. I used Brutfroner square pencils. The pencils in itself seemed to have different grays, but when I laid them on paper they look almost the same, so you cannot differentiate between his nose and the background. So yeah, a bit sad about that, but it's fine. My magnetic marker seems to have got bent out of shape. Okay, moving on. Did a page from Stained Glass, color by number. This is by Sachin Sachdeva, and the page that I did was this one. Very easy, did it with various markers. I did a page from Flowers by Color Questopia. And oh, sorry about the camera shaking, I bumped into it. And I did this one with various markers. A bit of a boo-boo here, a mistake. I used a marker which was running out of color, didn't realize it, and then I had to change the marker, and that's why it's different, but otherwise it's fine. Very easy, simple, fast. Then I did a page from Space Coloring Book by Color Questopia, and I think I did 2 pages, so I did do 20 pages, that means. So I did this page with various markers, of course, and I did this page. It's a very lovely book, very nice concept. I like this book very much. Maybe I need to color a bit more in this one. So then I did a page from Our Beautiful World, color by numbers. This is by David Woodruff, and the page that I did is this, and I really like it. So I have done this with Tomfu Shop markers. Now I'll show you some general like pattern, one line, and all those kind of things. So from this book, adult coloring book, geometric patterns, I did this one. Done this with various markers. I feel too much green is there, but anyways, I thought the colors were good for the festive season. And I did a page from here, one line art. I think this one is by Bright Ideas paper, Jennifer Rowling. And I did this one. I used gel pens which were about to get over, so you can see I started here and then somewhere around here the pen got over, then I used another one, and somewhere around here that pen also got over. So this is the outcome. Looks quite nice. And then I did a page from Wild Decalations. This is, if I'm not wrong, by John Wick. Let's check. Yeah, it's by John Wick. It's a Creative Haven book, and I did this page again with this one is done with Amazon Basics. So these were all the pages that I have done. As we realized towards the end of the video, 20 pages from 18 books. Thanks for having stopped by. Do consider using the affiliate links in the description for buying any of these books if you have liked them. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.